everybody. Hope you're having a good evening so far. Alright, man. We're gonna do some more Genshin Impact tonight. And as well as some more Majikoi afterwards. We started on the new Wriothesley story quest yesterday. So that's what we're going to continue today. Basically, I just play each day up until I get the 4 daily commissions completed, and then I just stop there. And it doesn't take a very long time to get the 4 commissions. Like, it takes maybe half an hour, and then, yeah. At least the fish know. Okay.
Add asterisk.
All right. We have how much longer? Okay, we still got like 11 days on this event, so that's fine. I won't worry about it right now. Hold on. Alright. Okay, so I guess let's just head back to the Fortress of Maripede. Yeah, wherever this waypoint is, we'll figure it out. The hell? I got freaking mecha here. Oh. Of course it's above. Jeez. Probably means we need to actually go here. Wait, where the hell is it? Okay, hold on.
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival. Are these your 2 guests?
Yes, so basically the story so far is just when the traveler returned to the Fortress of Maripede, he encountered this random dude hiding in one of those big box containers because he lost his beret and he just couldn't be seen without it, apparently. So the traveler said he'd help him find it, but they couldn't find it, so they just went to the whatever the shop is called, I forgot. And the guy decided he'd just give them a hat, so they gave that hat to the guy, and he was like, well, this isn't my hat, I need my special hat. And then Wriothesley showed up, and he apparently had the hat. So then Wriothesley gave him his actual hat. And but then they I guess through talking more with this guy, they found out about this thing, this deal called the Beret Society, and Wriothesley is curious about this Beret Society, so he wants to find out more. That's where we left off.
Mm-hmm. Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the same way as you would in the world above. It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time. I remember that feeling all too well. None of us knew anything about this place then, after all. But that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences. Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret Society.
Oh, so you were also involved with this, Wriothesley?
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously. For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep. But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends. Our operations are entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Mirapede? Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hats?
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind of visible identifier. If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well. And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats. Optimism, community, hard work, and a desire for a new life. I hope this hat will show everyone everything we have been working towards.
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around too if you want to learn more about us.
He said they had been waiting for a while.
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Wriothesley?
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key. Kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long. We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all? Well, we're already here, aren't we?
Yeah, might as well take a look.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like. Go!
Hey, you there, newbie!
Hello? Are you talking to Paimon?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this?
Hey. Hello, Ox. How you doing? Yeah, you miss Zane. What are you doing?
That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too. With one shout, you can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs and return to the day with all the optimism in the world. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
It's called venting.
Fireman's gonna pass.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day. Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
Alright. Do what?
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
Ooh. You sound a bit like a salesperson in a shop.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room. These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on His grace. We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
You must be behind. You sure you up on the live and not like backed up a few minutes or something? You've really thought of everything.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
Examine books. Yep. Memory diary. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing over here?
You went forward. Okay. Are you up now?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look? We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves.
There are writers in the society?
Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization. Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor.
Maybe.
Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera.
I mean, you know how to tell, right? If the little circle next to the live is red, then you are up to the current time. If it's gray, then you're behind.
We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to stay above ground, none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
It lies. No, it doesn't actually.
You have a lot more free time now.
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. Before we came here, we were constantly exhausted just trying to live. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though, all we need to do is think about the things that we want to do.
It's got some variants, like what, blue? I don't know what.
never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it. After all, there's no need to conform to societal expectations when you're already in jail.
So this is something like a safe space.
Yeah, that's exactly right. After all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need. And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
Don't worry, we will.
Well,
Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy.
if you're buffering, then yeah, it'll get behind.
That would explain why Wriothesley only had good things to say about this place. Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation as well. Let's go over to them.
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good. Don't think anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
Same here.
So it seems that you were able to get a sense of our vision and values. That's all I can ask for, really.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the Society, I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
Hold on.
And
My
Paimon
controller
thought everyone was
died.
enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Oh, I almost never need them.
So instead,
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? Did you come here to relax too?
the fuck is going on here?
What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Well, that's definitely sus.
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
No, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back. I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later. After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked?
Something about boxing gloves.
Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power to win. And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for the day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
And same to you.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Bro, this has gotta be the most boring fucking story quest ever.
Well, what's your opinion of the Society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well? Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism? There's only one potential problem. If the Society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dugier's plans for the future. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Dissonance?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too.
But there's something off about that place.
As expected, you also picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of events. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now a confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard to predict what might happen next.
You've completely lost my mind.
Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident. If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left. And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it.
I'll take this as another one of your jokes.
I'll explain everything to you later, but right now we need to seize this opportunity. Find out what you can from them now while they're all in one place. We might not get another chance like this anytime soon.
Okay, so we haven't gotten anything going on the encounter points yet. No. 2 viewers. Has Zane stopped by
Huh.
yet?
It's just as Wriothesley said. Seems like Dugier is no longer here.
Right when I said that, he shows up. What's up, Zane?
You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
Let's see if we can strike up a conversation.
Wait, you guys are...
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone see a glass bottle by any chance?
Nobody?
Yeah, the Beret Society is acting very sus right now. It was about the size of my hand.
It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. It's not like we lost a whole bag of Mora or anything. We'll just look for it ourselves if none of you caught a glimpse of it. We're not gonna tell Wriothesley anything, don't worry.
I'll go find Mr. Dugier.
No need. We're just looking for something. Why does he have to know?
This is incredibly suspicious.
We can look around for it, yeah?
Yeah, they're hiding something. They're afraid that if he looks for something, he's gonna find whatever they're hiding. I have to talk to him again? Bruh.
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and... I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
No, they're just doing that TikTok meme where you act like an NPC. That's what they're doing right now.
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment ago?
Sorry.
Weird.
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Hello? How can I help you?
Can you give us that rundown again?
The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and, I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you.
You don't know anything?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just... there's nothing more I can tell you.
Hey, big guy.
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and let it all out.
Oh yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner.
Where did your optimism go?
I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of a food coma, and I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right? You're looking for something, you said? I didn't see it, but it should be somewhere nearby.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
The gone emote? What you're talking about?
Oh, you're back.
Oh, the gun
How are things at their
emoji?
headquarters?
Oh, they got rid of the gun emoji? Okay.
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
They were all acting super scared.
That would prove my suspicions. The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Like that one guy we found hiding in the box.
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him at the gathering place. Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
And that's precisely why I took his hat.
Oh, so the one who started it all was... It was you all along!
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states.
How long have you been investigating this?
Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
Dude, do you... I don't know, man. I'm kind of hating the whole Israel war thing right now. It's like I don't know who the fuck to trust anymore. It's sad, but like I don't know. I just I don't know. Maybe it's just a gut feeling, but I just feel like the media's not being completely forward with what's going on there. I feel like the US government isn't being completely forward with everything. So I don't even know what the fuck to believe at this point about like that hospital attack and shit. I don't know, man. I'm just like it's weird.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just take the whole society into custody? Aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want in this place.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand you the cuffs. In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, the media is already kind of, at least the media here in the US is already kind of, like, it's already like, what's the word? Contradicting itself. Because I was reading a thing just the other day that was saying like, oh, well, now that all these people have like risen up and said that it's not cool to, indiscriminately kill civilians in Gaza, now Biden shouldn't feel pressured to like just completely blindly throw all his support behind Israel, but then I don't know, like today they're all like, well, he's still like doing all this stuff to support Israel and stuff. So I mean, it's like they can't even get their own story like consistent. It doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. I mean, it is true. I think there are quite a few people here in the U.S. who aren't really very happy with what Israel is doing to Gaza right now. But at the same time, I'm not really sure how much of an effect that's really having on the whole, you know, like the politics of it. I tend to not think that, well, that's the problem. I kind of feel like I have to think about it. I mean, just because of this, I feel like I have to think about it because I recognize that there is a potential for this to be like one of the worst, I want to say humanitarian crises, but really this could honestly blow up to be even more than just a humanitarian crisis. Like this could potentially become like a huge fucking war. Like I hate to say world war, but I mean that kind of is what this could turn into. So yeah, I mean, it's like you can't really clearly see that right now, but I don't know. It just has this really there's this really unsettling feeling to it, that makes me think that if we feel too safe with this, that something just really out of the blue could happen. You know what I mean? You haven't been on holy wars? Well, I mean, the only people who see this as a holy war is Israel and Palestine. Like anybody else who gets involved, like the US, it'd just be some completely different shit.
And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
Oh, you're talking about a website. Okay, I thought you were talking about like... Okay. I don't know the Holy Wars website.
That sounds a bit deep. Paima's not sure she got all of it.
The Duke's actions will set the tone.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order.
COVID.
And that's why even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Alright, so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to control the members of his society. And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
I feel like we're still missing something.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen. That won't turn out well in the long run. I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit.
Loving this? Oh, I sure as shit don't love it.
The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish? Bite?
Let's give them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Hey! Don't just leave before you've explained everything to Paimon! Hey!
Right. Okay, wait until nighttime. Okay. Is it 1800?
evening. Wriothesley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to. Phew! Go! Phew! Go!
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the welfare meals tonight?
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else happened with the society?
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, we still need to make sense of what we learned so far and go over any sticking points. I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, why didn't anyone come to me about it?
Oh, that's a good point. Could whatever they're afraid of be so powerful that even you won't be able to do anything about it?
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first? It'd be one thing if it was just one or two people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help. Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them.
Because you because you instigated Dugier in the first place?
Yes, something like that. Dugier must have told them something to make them think I won't take their side. So it became imperative for me to refute that and prove my true stance. Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to improvise when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present. There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
That makes sense. Wait, then does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
Now that you mention it.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own. But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it. That likely set his internal alarms off all at once.
The hats must be hiding something.
Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground. I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
Ah, so you did that on purpose?
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the Society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble.
So that's the hint you were talking about earlier.
Right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation. And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
You used us as a part of your plan too!
So that's why you wanted us to come along.
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourselves. But I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know. Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret behind the Society. Would you be willing to lend me your support?
How about no?
But Paimon's still mad at you!
Sure, if all you need is some help planning.
You have my thanks. Now,
They didn't even give me an option of rejecting
The first
them.
is the secret of the hats. I've examined one before, There was nothing suspicious about the item itself. The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
Yeah, it's just the lame music we've been listening to this whole time.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
Please, do.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct?
You know us?
Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you. Please, help us, Your Grace. He's in great danger right now.
Slow down, take a deep breath, and start from the top. What happened at the Society?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try. I think I should start from when you saw Fasol last.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you. Every secret may be found within...
Here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry. Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's mental state has been rather unstable ever since she arrived at the fortress.
That's a word? What? What word?
She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as random gibberish.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for Your Grace to be alarmed. Been on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter. So please, forgive my discourtesy.
Like we believe you.
Oh, censure. Yeah, I think it's a word. Yeah. I think I've heard it before. Part of me knows what you're thinking. Oh, you're thinking of it in like the context of government? Yeah. Indeed, like we'd believe you.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know His Grace to be a reasonable man.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasol. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
You can do it, Avis.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
It's all right, Avis. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of. No matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Your Grace, forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say. Please, don't press me further.
But why?
In that case, Avis and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for disturbing your peaceful evening, Your Grace.
Miss Avis, please show me your head. That is an order. There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head. The Society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying to lead better lives. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the Fortress of Meripede. But Your Grace is welcome to visit us any time to confirm the true intent of our activities. All right, Avis. Let's head back.
Just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad. We should have shown him his place.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance. Oh, he must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody.
Hold on. There's still that thing sitting on the desk behind him, see it? Didn't that fall on there when she took the hat off?
And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me.
One thing's for sure, we won't let him get away with this.
The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either. What are they trying to hide?
I don't know, I could just be crazy. Maybe that thing was there on the desk to begin with, and I didn't notice it until after she took her hat off, but I don't know. Where did Avis hide the secret?
But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avis feel the need to remove her hat? From the way Dugier acted, he must have known from the beginning that we wouldn't be able to find any evidence. The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves. From the way Dugier acted, he must have known. I can't seem to make a.
I have an idea, but...
What a coincidence. So do I.
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it!
Avise didn't take off her hat to draw attention to her head.
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing.
What was I just saying? What was I just saying?
That would mean that Avise didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed. Let me take a look. I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical, is hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
Paimon's lost again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem.
Okay, that's freaky.
And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
The gem is used as a container for a type of liquid. Oh wait, it's not that... What was it again? That water that, like, makes you feel sick or whatever?
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity.
Or the water that, like... Yeah, anyway.
With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
So, with this infused thorn...
Dugier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain.
Yeah, the primordial water, that's what I was trying to think of. Censure, there's that word again. I mean, censure basically means the same thing as censor, right? C-E-N-S-O-R.
The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
Move the camera up? I mean, it's not blocking the dialogue, the text, because it covers the options. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could move it to the other side. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that now. Hold on. The weird thing about this is I can't just click and drag it because it's like there's the webcam part and then there's this frame part, and they're like considered two separate things on OBS, so I have to like... So give me a second here. Okay, I think got it here. So I should be... Oh god, let's not do that. That would literally take for fucking ever. Okay. Okay, we'll just do this. Okay. There. Does that work? Now you should be able to see the yeah, the choices. And then I can hold on. Then I can ah, dang it, stop that. Then I can just flip the camera around like this. There we go. Okay, there.
That might not even be all. Let's go get them right away. We can't let Dugier escape with all of the evidence.
Oh shit, see there is something I left. God dang it. This is what I mean. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like... Fiddle. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it again, because there's some shit I didn't grab. Okay, how do I... figure out how to... Why didn't... That's weird. How come it didn't... Okay. Alright.
Wanna come over for tea?
There. I think it should be good now. Alright. Alright, now we have completed that. So we are gonna go ahead and stop here and switch over to Majikoi for a little bit.
Add Astro. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Yeah, we could probably move it down just a little bit. Okay.
Huh? Add Astro.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing. Is it gonna mess anything up for Majikoi? Having it like this? I don't know. It might not make any difference. Okay. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, so what happened last time? Oh yeah, we finished the we finished the race or whatever it was they were doing, the stamp collecting thing. Azumi managed to beat Mayuchi by just a hair. So Azumi got the grand prize, and Yukie got second place. But apparently it turned out that the autographs that they wanted to win were actually the second place prize. So yeah. Yukie got the autographs, and the first place prize was a bust of the mayor of Kawakami, which Hideo didn't really like, but that's the way it went. So, you don't like the maid? She's possibly psychotic. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then after that, Yukie and Kokoro became friends. So, yeah. Although, honestly, Kokoro is weird too. She'll just say, like, weird shit that'll, like, just create completely unnecessary drama. And then she's like, oh yeah, I was just joking. I don't fucking get it. But anyway. Alright. That morning on the way to school.
また一人友達が増えたわけだ。いいぞ。このまま増やしていけ。はい、いけそうな気がしてきました。
Okay, actually, I do need to move this thing back up a bit, I think. Oh, whoops. Because it's kind of blocking that little deal there. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro, what the fuck is it doing? Like, it keeps moving long after I let go of the arrow key. Okay. That's about good there.
ただ、覚えておけよ、まゆまゆ。友達になったら終わりじゃない。むしろ始まりだ。いろいろあるかもしれないが、頑張れ。
Hold on, I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick. So I'll be right back. Alright. We're back. Dude, Chen hasn't been here for quite a while. Haven't seen him in like at least a couple weeks.
はい、 ところで、玉川の発想飛びは見事だったぞ。あれが実力の全てではあるまい？
私は。
そろそろ見たいな、全力のまゆまゆを。いつでも相手するぞ、この私がな。まあその時が来たらな。あれは戦が起こる前兆とされているホラガイ雲。
A conch-shaped cloud?
何かが起きる気がする。
Oh, what the fuck is going on here? We were in practical philosophy. Huh? Where's Cap?
屋上で昼寝だ。沖縄から帰ってすぐこれだ。
He really must like it up there. Probably because it brought him close to the sky and let him feel the wind.
結婚指輪は魔除けのアイテムと言われている。
What am I eating? It's called a nutty buddy.
モテる男の女よけでしょ。
Isn't it how men with cute faces keep the ladies away?
ヒゲに全く関係のない話題じゃね？
まあ聞け。今小笠原が答えたように結婚指輪をしておけば女よけにはなる。そう思っちまうだろう。だがよ、世間には私も結婚してるからこれでおあいこねなんていう女郎雲がいるんだ。
Who gives a shit?
そういうタイプは容赦なく捕食してくるぞ。
おお、怖いのか羨ましいのか。
怖いだけだって。怖いといえばあれだぞ。だらしないセックスをすると頼む、生理来てくれと心の中で祈るようになるぞ。
Praying the girl spirit comes on
で、その態度が露骨だと生理が女に来たら「来たよ、どう？ほっとした？」とか嫌味言われるぞ。
なんかげんなりだな。
This is a really strange lesson.
てか、結局否認しろって言いたい感じですか？
Yeah, that's just a very strange way to tell people to use contraception. It's like
定年授業なんてはるか昔に受けてきたっつの。
いや違う。男子は女子に癒しを求めるな。それは幻想だと言っておきたいんだ。
Okay.
まさしく俺が口を酸っぱくして言っている。
I mean, there's nothing wrong with emotional support.
リアルに癒しや夢を求めるな。
いやらしを求めるのは
ありだが霜に走るとイエローカードだぞ。
なんか失礼なの。クリスはどう思う？話がよくわからない。ジョログモは毒があるのか？
What is a vixen?
まあ好きに言わせておきますか。
When the conversation turned to love, my thoughts turned to Mayuchi. I loved her, didn't I? During a perfectly ordinary lunch break,
沖縄は面白かったぜ。俺様たちこれから行くのにすでに満足するなよ。退屈だぜ。ま、とりあえず飯だ。
just another regular lunch where Cap would come up with some crazy idea as soon as he was done eating.
そういえば今日の笑ってエイトモはゲストに格闘技の王者が来るんだよな。
そうなのか？どんなやつだ？やっぱマッチョ系か？
へえ、格闘王者だって。ワンコ知ってる？
誰かしら。アルゼンチンのメッシかな。
Messi? So Messi is a martial artist now too? The fuck? Everyone wound up turning towards the TV.
今日のゲストドバイの格闘ミスマさん。ミスマさんの格闘戦歴は123試合123勝 123KO とまさに腐敗。財力と暴力を併せ持つ無敵のドバイ格闘。
ああ、ミスマね。確かに最近ブイブイ言ってるわ。
ワンコ詳しいよね。
格闘家御用達の試合マガジン読んでるのよ。まあ金持ちだけど確かにこいつは結構強いわ。
うわ、出てきたぞ。こいつがミスマか。
今会場に来ているメスども一継。全員俺のホテルについてこい。そしてしゃぶれ。
Bro, what the fuck?
うまく俺を射精させれば1億やろう。
Shrieks of glee rose from the in-studio audience.
悲しいな。金に踊らされ誇りを失う家畜ども。
どんな人間だよ。と1億とか。あったい超しゃぶりて。
Several of the girls in class nodded in agreement. Miyako didn't seem interested, and neither Wonko nor Chris seemed to understand what he meant.
ね、シカリもそうでしょ。
嫌よ。好きでもないやつのなんて。
全くです。というか下品すぎます。
そういう次元じゃねえよ。1億だぞ、1億。
そんな横暴が許されると。
俺は無敵。財力もある。力があれば何をしてもいい。世界は圧倒的な力に支配されているのだ。
全く同感だな。偽りの格闘王よ。
なんだ君は。
久喜財閥の久喜アゲハ降臨である。今日はこの場を占拠しに来た。
So basically, she talks just like Cookie does. Or I'm sorry, Hideo.
久喜の娘か。武道をかじっていると聞いているが、気でも触れたか。
格闘王を名乗るお前を公衆の面前で叩きのめしてやろうと思ってな。
10秒だ。10秒で片付けてやろう。10秒後にお前は血を張っている。豚のように。
弱い者いじめは好きではないのだが。
This is Hideo's sister. She is one of the Big Four, as they call it. The four most powerful, strongest women on the planet. 10 seconds later.
お願 けて。
Cookie Ageha triumphed over Misuma without a scratch on her.
終わりだ。偽りの王者よ。
ビヤー。
皆の者見たか。これが世界王者を名乗っている。確かに強くはあったが、我から見ればまだまだよ。武の世界はそこまで底が浅いものではない。故に我は重要なメッセージを皆に発信する。今のはデモンストレーションだ。本番は夜7時 NHK において全世界同時放送を始める。
What? What is she talking about?
夜を楽しみにしておけ。
The class buzzed at the news.
なんだよあれ。世界王者弱すぎだろ。
ちゅうか、さすがクキアゲハ。美人だよな。
ああ、あいつの姉とは考えにくいぜ。
Was the man that weak? It didn't look that way.
ミスマは強いと思うぞ。相手が悪すぎたな。クキアゲハか。あれはモモ先輩のいる領域だ。
Class 2S.
姉上は相変わらず派手だな。
まったく指定揃ってむちゃくちゃじゃのう。ミスマの実力は本当のもの。それをああもほふるか。
クキアゲハ、桃代と同じ視点の。ああいうのがあと2人もいる。ゾクゾクするな。
あずみは夜はアゲハ様のお供をせねばなりません。
It's so weird how like everybody seems to know about the big four, and yet nobody acts like they know that Yukie is one of the big four. I don't get it.
我にはステイシーとリーを残していけばよい。放送を公開したことにより我らの敵が何を狙ってくるかわからん。姉上の警護は任せたぞ。
お任せください、秀夫様。警護する必要ない気もするがの。
Okay. 7 p.m. The Japanese people turned on their TVs and awaited Ageha's announcement.
今より全世界同時放送を行います。通訳は吉尾アンダーソン。
クキアゲハである。我がクキ財閥は今日ドバイの大会社であるミスマコーポレーションを併合。もはや世界最大の企業に名乗りを上げた。その記念として格闘世界大会 KOS2009 を開催する。 KOS キングオブソルジャーズは野に埋もれた戦士たちの発掘が目的だ。
I guess this is probably where it is revealed that Yukie is one of the big four.
ゆえに参加資格はなし。誰でも参加できる大会にする。そしてさまざまな部の共演を楽しんでいただく。参加形式はチーム。4人1組となりエントリー。場所は日本の開港150周年を迎えたアジア最大の港町七浜と。
Okay. So, I guess Yukie could join with her 3 new friends, which would be Kokoro, that other freshman girl, what is it, EO or something? Which I have no idea if she's even a fighter, but... and then the Prime Minister.
そこに隣接している大都市川上を舞台とする。両方とも政令指定都市の大都市決戦になる。次にルールだが、ルールがないことがルールだ。大会に参加していない一般人に危害を与えなければ、何をしてもよし、何を使ってもよしである。一つ警告しておくが、今銃が無敵と思ったやつは大会に決して出るんだよ。その証拠を見せてやろう。
At her signal, a maid walked up to the podium.
撃て、安住。
失礼します、アゲハ様。
She fired the shotgun mere feet away from Ageha. Yet Ageha caught every pellet with her fingers. Oh, so this is like some Dragon Ball Z shit here.
強さの壁を一つ越えた者たちに単純な重火器など効果はない。それらを踏まえて参加することだな。ちなみに優勝チームには総額500億円を賞金とし与えよう。
One chicken dinner?
間違いなく世界規模の大会となるぞ。
50 billion yen. That's like $500 million, bro. What the hell?
勝てば富も名声も思いのままよ。参加せよ。勝ち上がれ。以上、久喜アゲハであった。
A grand tournament with a 50 billion yen prize. The news shook Japan. At the Usami Agency.
おいおい、聞いたか。500億円だってよ。
こいつは危険すぎる額だな。金のためなら何でもするってやつが出てきそうだ。このいけないおじさんのような。
Bro, Kyojin would lose in the first freaking round.
おいおい、まさか大会に出る気かよ。
500億だぜ。体張る価値あるわな。しかしそれよりおじさんは心配だぜ。それだけの金をポンと出せるぐらい持ってるってことだろ、久喜財閥は。
I know, right? Shit.
だったら大会なんてめんどくさいことをしてないでさらって奪ってしまえばいい。そんなことを考える輩が出てきそうだわな。
確かにな。ま、備えはあるんだろうが。
見事な演説でした、アゲハ様。
Okay, well, I think it is time for bed now, so... Alright, I will be back again tomorrow night, and we'll continue with the Wriothesley story quest in Genshin Impact. And then, provided Zane comes again tomorrow night, I think we'll also do some more Majikoi. So, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll do it all again tomorrow. So have a good night.